Today, we're going to study the geometric series. The geometric series is the sum of 1 plus x squared all the way to xn, and it continues until infinity. How do we calculate this series? Since the series has infinitely many terms, we cannot do the calculation directly. The way we do it is we calculate 1 plus x squared all the way up to xn. If we do this for every n, we will get a sequence. The geometric series is the limit of this sequence. To calculate this sequence, we first need to find an appropriate term for the finite sum 1 plus x squared plus xn. Now let's start by giving a name to this finite sum, which we called before Sn. We're going to start by multiplying everything by x. The result of that will be xSn will be equal to 1 times x, which is x, xx, which is x squared, x2x, which becomes x3, and so on for each term until xn will become xn plus 1. Now what we will do is consider the first equation. We will subtract the second equation. The result of that will be Sn minus xSn. That is the term on the left side of the equation. If we take x minus x, it will cancel. X squared minus x squared will cancel. x3 minus x3 will cancel. And in here there will be a term xn that will cancel this xn. The only terms that will survive on the right side of the equation will be 1 minus xn plus 1. Because there is nothing here that will cancel 1, and there is nothing here that will cancel xn plus 1. The result is the equation Sn minus xSn equals 1 minus xn plus 1. Now the term Sn is repeated, so we can take it common factor and obtain the next equation Sn times 1 minus x equals 1 minus xn plus 1. Now this factor can go to the other side of the equation dividing, and we obtain our equation for the finite sum. Sn will be equal to 1 minus xn plus 1 divided by 1 minus x. Now we are in the condition to finally calculate the series. Now we can apply our equation, and we obtain the series is equal to the limit when n goes to infinity of 1 minus xn plus 1 divided by 1 minus x. Let's do the limit when n goes to infinity. Because there is no n affecting 1, it will just stay 1. Same thing for 1 minus x. It will only stay 1 minus x, since there is no n factor. The only place where n can make a difference is on the factor xn plus 1. To calculate the limit, we need to understand how xn plus 1 behaves. The function x is a straight line passing through the point 1, 1. The function x squared is a parabola which also passes through the point 1, 1. Notice that between 0 and 1, x squared is below the line x. And for values of x bigger than 1, x squared is above x. Similarly, as n goes to infinity, xn plus 1 will get closer and closer to 0. At 1, it will still be 1, and for values of x bigger than 1, xn plus 1 will go to infinity. If x is between 0 and 1, this limit will be 0, and we obtain our equation 1 over 1 minus x. This is the result of the geometric series. Notice that this equation only works when x is between -1 and 1, because then the absolute value will be between 0 and 1.